Alright, what is going on, guys? Today, I'm gonna be bringing you guys how to invest with little to no money. Like, if you don't have that much money, I totally understand. I came from the same position as you are right now. I literally had like $50 to invest, and just $50 in general in my bank. So, I'm gonna show you guys a little trick I did to build up this amount of money. And before you're like, oh, like, aren't you losing like $14? Like, bro, like, what are you doing? In the week, I'm up by 100 something. In a month, I'm up by 100, 300, sorry, 300, 300, yeah. In the 3 months, I'm up by 400. Year to date, I'm up 700. In 1 year, I'm up 1200. All time, I am up around 1400. But yeah, so and that's 32%. And again, like, these aren't like numbers I can just inspect element because these are changing, so I can't really change that. But yeah, the strategy is very simple. People overcomplicate it, and it really sucks to see that people do overcomplicate it because it's very simple. So what you do is when you first sign in, you'll get a free stock, and it's not like a whole stock. It's not like, oh, like $200 of Apple or anything like that. You might get lucky and get something like that. But for me, I grabbed like $5. Like, I got $5, and you get to choose your first stock. So as your first stock, and again, this is not financial advice, but as your first stock, choose either like a tech company like Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, or Google, like, like a tech company, right? Like something that has potential to scale. But another thing is, like, looking at the stocks right here on the right hand side of my screen, you can see that every one of my stocks that I own right here, you'll notice that most of these are literally tech stocks or like solid stocks. Like, for example, Apple right here. Apple is a very good, like, staple stock. It's always gonna go up in value because let's be honest, bro. Like, if Apple were to launch a toilet tomorrow, slap their logo on it, people would buy it, right? So they're always innovative and it's always gonna scale up. So I recommend investing in that. But another thing is the S&P 500. They literally, it's literally just, how do I say it? It's literally like the top 500, like top 500 stocks, and then they just put it in here basically. But yeah, like the most holdings, like the top 10% is Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia. So think of it as like an egg basket with all of the best eggs in there. So that's basically what it is, right? That's basically what it is. And then yeah. So I would recommend investing in, like, and again, I understand you don't have a bunch of money. Like, let's say you have $5, okay? Like, let's say you make a minimum wage job, you don't have that much money. So what I do, I literally have my investments on like autopilot. Like, you can literally just go to like anyone. Like, I'll choose Apple, for example, and I have it on like weekly buy. Like, for example, every week I buy $5 of Apple. Like, that's how I do it. And that way you don't have to think about it. You just automatically just invest into it, and you also just, over time it accumulates to it, really. So my total return on Apple is $76. And again, like, uh you might be like, oh, like, that's a lot. But again, I started investing in August 1st, actually. I remember it was like August 4th or 5th, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why it doesn't show that. But yeah, it jumps a week, but yeah, it was like August 4th or 5th because that was my first paycheck and I just invested. And again, I just opened the account and then I got the free $5. And I don't know how that became 589. But anyways, like, that's how much I had, and then over time just kept investing, and then it just scales, bro. It just literally just, like, it's an exponential growth. And I'll talk about dividends in another video, but something else you can look into is like dividends. But to make this video simplified and easy to follow, I'll say do this. Let's say you have $5 to invest. With Robinhood, you can literally invest with literally $1. And what I would recommend you do, instead of like just putting your $5 into like a specific stock, put $1 into Apple, put $1 into S&P 500. Tesla, I'd recommend staying away from. It's very volatile, so it like moves up and down a lot. I'd recommend staying away. Coca-Cola, you can either invest the $1 into Coca-Cola or JP Morgan. Both of them are like solid like staples. And then so that's $1 on Apple, $1 on S&P, $1 on Coca-Cola or JP Morgan, so that's $3. $1 on Nvidia, and then the last dollar you choose. You can either put it into Microsoft, Nike, you choose like any stock. And then as for cryptocurrencies, I don't recommend doing it as a complete beginner. Um, Learn the market a little, see how it goes, because right now I only have, again, I don't really like, I'm not really that bullish on cryptocurrency, but yeah, I did make $18, like 44% return, but I'm not that bullish. I usually try to stay away as much as I can from crypto. But again, we're trying to build long-term wealth, and investing in stocks is not a get rich quick scheme in any way, or like that may be like day trading. You want to look into day trading if you want to make like a bunch of profit, but again, that's very risky because I stay away from it, because the reason is you may win like 1,000, but by the end of the day you'll lose like 5,000, and I've seen so many stories of people just losing it all because they day traded. But this is, in my opinion, the safest way to invest, especially if you can't afford to lose your money. And again, at the end of this, really, this is just like I invest like every single week. I just put $5 into like Apple, S&P 500, Amazon, like anything that I know has the potential to grow. Like any tech company, really, is what you should be investing in. But I hope that helps. Like any one of you, if it did help any one of you guys, please consider subscribing. And that's gonna end it right here. And yeah, I hope you did learn something and enjoy this. But yeah, I'll definitely make a follow-up video on this to see like how much I've invested. But yeah, again, like this is not financial advice at all. This is just, just my personal experience on this. And yeah, I hope you did learn something, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and have a fantastic